Shalom. I like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim, preaching this word with truth and sincerity around the four corners. Peace and salutations to the Akim and the Aqua, the true believers of the hopeful elect. Just coming back in the spirit and theme of prophecy, and I want to speak about. I'm going to speak. I got a news article about this Edomite, this Shedamite, Esau, committed a heinous crime in another part of town. And that's part of America, you know. And it's all too familiar. You know, Esau has a track record, has a history, a well painted history of going to other parts of the world and creating havoc. So I'm going to get the news article. I believe I got a video I can show. Get a couple of precepts, and Lord's willing, this will be edifying. Alright, this is from KY3. It says Missouri woman alleged suspect in burning several businesses in Puerto Rico. Yeah, this stupid witch. Salaki. The stupid witch. We're gonna, let me just read. It says authorities in Puerto Rico are searching for a woman apparently from Missouri for her involvement in several businesses, setting several businesses on fire. According to Telemundo PR, the woman set fire to several businesses in the early hours of January 2nd in Cabo Rojo. Police tell Telemundo PR that the woman has since left Puerto Rico. Authorities say the woman was seen on security cameras of a restaurant arguing with other diners and assaulting a waitress. You see, it's the Edomite behavior. The impacted businesses were Marinera, Bar Maria, and Artesania Huavia. I believe that's how you pronounce that. Here's the pictures of it. And if you look in the lower left corner, that's the picture of the female. It says police are also investigating the hotel where she stayed. The hotel says she was out of control and had aggressive situations with the staff in the area of one of the restaurants. It says Puerto Rican news agency Metro PR says the Missouri woman is from the St. Louis area. St. Louis alderwoman Daniela Velasquez wrote a letter to the woman's employer, HLK, asking them to reassess her employment status. It says on Saturday, the company said it had not heard from authorities in Missouri or Puerto Rico just yet, but that the woman was placed on suspension pending further information. Yeah, so you see this demon, this Edomite, going to sit there and get drunk, and from what I understand, get drunk and cause a commotion And then, from what I understand, she came back to the establishment. She came back to the bar, hours later after they were closed. Poured with a can of gasoline. Poured gasoline on the bar and set it on fire, and then dipped off and went back to Missouri. Matter of fact, let me get a quick preset before I play the video that I got. Get a couple of precepts. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 13. And it says, "Consider the work of the Most High, for who can make that straight with which he hath made crooked?" Yeah, and this is talking about you Edomites, man. You Edomites were born crooked, like a dog's back leg. Yeah, y'all just wicked and sinister. Like I was watching the Apostle Gabar and Elder Bishop Zachariah earlier, and Apostle Gabar said that the left, when you look up the word left, it goes into the word sinistra, which means sinister. The left hand side, that's you Edomites. Yeah, crooked. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 13, verse 23. It says, "Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil." Yeah, and the answer to that is no. Our Ethiopian cannot change his skin, and the leopard cannot change his spots. So, no, those who are accustomed to do evil, they cannot do good. Edomites don't have a good bone in their body. They're just a wicked, crooked people. And the Lord is going to send His Son Yahushua back, and He's going to destroy these Edomites, pursuant to the book of Isaiah, the 63rd chapter. Starting at the first verse. Let me see. This is the book of Psalms. This is the book of Psalm 73, chapter 73, verse. I'll start at 3. It says, "For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked." And this is a psalm of Asaph, and he's saying that he was envious at the foolish. He was jealous of the foolish because he saw the prosperity of the wicked. It seems like the wicked people keep on winning, but little to anyone's surprise. I mean, little to anyone's expectancy or surprise that they're going to be brought down in the end. Verse 4, "For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm." Here's the point. "They are not in trouble like as other men, neither are they plagued like other men." It says, "Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment." Yeah, and this is what the Edomites do. They're proud people, and violence covereth them as a garment. Staying in the book of Psalms, let's go to the 58th chapter. Let's go to the second verse. It says, this is Psalms 58 and 2. It says, "Yeah, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth." And this is what this female did. Matter of fact, let's just go to the video. This is exactly what this female did. It's in the playlist. Check this out.
They once again asked her to leave. They finally got rid of her, and then they closed for the night. And after that, she returned with a canister of gasoline that she splashed all over and used to start a fire that burned down their bar. This is a translation from their GoFundMe. It says, a few days ago, our family faced an unexpected tragedy that left us devastated. An American tourist set fire to my sister's bar, restaurant, and my dad's gift shop, destroying in minutes what took us years to build with love, effort, and dedication. I believe it also damaged a couple other businesses in the area, but it destroyed their two businesses in particular. And this woman, who's allegedly from Missouri, I believe got away. By the time police figured out what was going on, she had already left the island. There's not much to go on in the videos of her, but if someone knows who she is, I'd love to know it. In the meantime, the family does have this GoFundMe. You can find it by searching that, or I'll put a link in my Instagram stories and so forth. But if you can help, it's very much appreciated. So a white tourist in Puerto Rico set fire to multiple businesses. So the white woman in question was drunk at the bar and was asked several times to leave. The cops came, they didn't do anything. They thought it was a big joke because they were laughing, so they let her go home. She came back a few hours later, making another scene. And after the businesses closed, she came back about an hour later with a can of gas. Then we see her burning down the bar, and this fire got so big that it burned down several businesses in the area. The family, who this was their livelihood, it took years for them to build, lost their bar, Bar Maria, and their gift shop. These businesses were also a large employment engine for the community. Now, thanks to Dinesh, we already know that the woman is Danielle Berthathy. I think that's how you say her last name. Frankly, I don't give a damn. But apparently, she's also changed her name on social media to Danielle Renee. And when Dinesh questioned her on social media, she blocked him and deleted her social media. Now, here's a better picture of her that Dinesh got. And according to authorities, she's already left Puerto Rico and is back in Missouri. The families have started a GoFundMe to help rebuild. You know where to find the link. And this is a TikTok, I believe, of one of the companies. They've been posting the videos if you want to follow them and support them as well. This woman needs to be found and charged to the fullest extent of the law, even charged with a hate crime. This is a white woman from the U.S. doing this to Puerto Ricans who are U.S. citizens, but again, they don't see brown people as citizens of the United States. She, in her white supremacist mind, thought she was well within her right to do this because how dare brown people tell her what to do. So seriously, TikTok, let's spread this around to make sure that she is found and held accountable.
Yeah, you see that? The nerve of you damn Edomites, man. It never changed. And hopefully this will wake up the Latin tribes as well. You know? You get a quick precept in the Apocrypha. You know, stupid bitch going to destroy Ephraim's livelihood. And from what I understand, she's getting charged with arson. From what I understand, she got charged with arson because they found out who she was, and she's getting 50 years in prison or something of that nature. Because she got 3 counts of arson since she burned down 3 businesses. But this is Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. And it says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed, and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away." Yeah, so never trust your enemy. And you Edomites are the Israelites' enemy. When I say Israelites, I'm talking about you so-called blacks, Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans. You're all of Israel's enemy. You know, you being an Israelite, if you're just waking up to the truth, you know, you have to understand that you have enemies out here. And you can read about that in Psalms, the 83rd chapter. You know, you read the first 7, 8 verses of Psalms 83, and they'll explain everything you need to know about your enemies. And the number one enemy is Esau. You know, but Esau is going to get their just due, you know. Going back to the book of Psalms chapter 73. I'll start at verse 15. It says, "If I say I will speak thus, behold, I should offend against the generation of thy children. When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me." And then verse 17, "Until I went into the sanctuary of the Most High, then understood I their end." Yeah, so Asaph, it was too painful for him to question what's going to be the answer to the wicked prospering. And then, like I said, when he went into the sanctuary of the Most High, then he understood their end. In the end game for Esau is that he's going into slavery for all of the punishment. He's going to get punished. He's going into slavery for all the wickedness that he wrought in the earth. You know, we're talking about centuries of wickedness ever since the Renaissance era in the late 1400s, early 1500s. Ever since 1492, they've been executing wickedness, and it's going to get brought to an end. Let's get this. This book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 12, and it says, "For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken." Yeah, and this is talking about the Israelites, the nation of Israel. It wasn't our judgment to drink of the cup, and we are assuredly drunken. We're the apple of the Lord's eye, and the Lord made us drink of the cup. And the cup is talking about the cup of slavery. "And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it." Yeah. You Edomites, y'all going to drink of that cup. You know? And that's like it says, every dog has his day. Esau going to have his day in court. He's already been judged. He's already been convicted of the crime. Now we're just waiting for the judgment and sentencing from the Heavenly Father. And get this. This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 21. It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked." You see, it talks about that cup again. That cup of slavery that speaks about in Isaiah, the 51st chapter. It says, "The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion." And Zion, daughter of Zion, is just another way of saying nation of Israel. "He will no more carry thee away into captivity." So we're not going into captivity anymore. This is our last captivity. And Tawada Yahweh Hashem Yahweh for that. Because, you know, Esau has worn out the saints, man. Esau has worn out the whole earth, you know, the whole entire earth. He's worn out the whole entire earth, but especially the nation of Israel. He's polluted the whole earth. He basically destroyed the earth, and that's why he's going to get judged accordingly. Verse 22: he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. Yeah, and we're living in the information age. So, and there's cameras everywhere. So that's how they caught that wicked demon witch on camera, setting the bar on fire. She got some nerve. But it's all good. Because her nation of people, after 1,000 years of serving the Israelites in hardcore bondage and slavery, they're going to be set on fire. You know? It's a beautiful thing. Let me get this. This is the book of Amos, chapter 1, verse 11. It says, Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. Just like that witch. But I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palaces of Basra. Yeah. And Basra, anywhere you see Basra is talking about Esau. Because Basra was the capital in ancient Edom. But now, that fire that's going to be upon Teman and the palaces and devour the palaces of Basra, now it's talking about America. America is going to get destroyed by thermonuclear fire. And rightfully so, because it's wicked. This lady came from Missouri to Puerto Rico and set fire on 3 businesses because they asked her to leave because she was acting belligerent. How about Shem Shai can't come quick enough. But anyway, that's all I got. So till next time, I say shalom to the elect.